Alright guys, so for today we're going to finish our self-portraits by adding eyes, mouth, and a shirt, whatever details else we can get on there. You're going to get to pick a color for your shirt. It's going to be a long strip. You're going to get to pick the color for your eyes, and you will be given some squares for your mouth and your eyes as well. In the next videos I'm going to show you guys how we can get ours finished. Alright, so for the first part we want to take two of our white rectangles that we have here, and we're going to glue these down for the eyes. Somewhere in the middle like that. The ear should be here, the eyes can go there. Same steps for adding the glue. Put a little glue stick up, add some stripes of glue, or strips of glue down. Make sure it's everywhere. Place it where you want it and glue it down, just like that. Okay? You're going to do that for both of these. Alright, so now I have my eyes glued down here. I'm going to take the colored part of my eye. This is called the iris, and I want to glue these down on the white, inside the white. So the trick about this is, if you have one in this position, you want to put the other one in the same position. It looks like the eyes are looking in the same way. You can move them. If I'm going to move this to the corner here and this to the corner, now it looks like I'm looking over here. You can do it to anywhere actually. You can move him to the middle here, and he's looking this way. You can move it up, and it looks like he's looking up. You can move him over, and he's looking over this way. You can move him down. Looks like he's looking over that way. Or down here. But wherever you move this one, the other one has to go. You can leave him straight in the middle as well. Alright? So when you figure out the position that you want to put them in, okay, I want you to add some glue onto the back, and we'll get those in. Alright, so now that I have my eyes glued down and my iris is glued down, what I'm going to do is start with the lips or the teeth with these two. I decided to give you a little bit smaller pieces for these because I think it was a little too much paper, so I trimmed them down. The first steps you want to do is take these and fold them in half twice. So I'm going to take these two corners and line them up here. That's one fold. Now I'm going to take these two corners and fold them into that side. Okay? And I'm going to do the same thing for the teeth. I'm going to take these two corners, line those up. And now I'm going to take these two and line those up. The next step is to open this, and you see my lines. I'm going to cut on those lines so I have all my teeth and all my lips or mouth cut out. And then the next step, we're going to take these and arrange them to make it look like a mouth. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you a few options of how you can arrange the mouth. You can do it just with the lips if you want to, or you could do it with both. Some kids in the past have wanted to make a tiny mouth. You can leave a little tiny little mouth like that. That would look great. You can turn it sideways as well, just depending on how you want to use it. You can add more to this as well. You can add some more. So that's just kind of straight mouth. If you wanted to take it and start to make it look like a smile, you could bend it like this. So if you wanted to do that, you don't have to use the little ones for the teeth. You don't have to use those at all. If you want to, you could put, sometimes kids like to put those down below, like this. And then it looks like a smile where you're seeing the teeth as well, like that. You don't have to use the lips either. Some kids don't want to use the lips. They'd rather just use the teeth like this. You could do them like that. You could use them straight up and down. Okay, you can put them like this. Make a little smile. And that's how I think I'm going to like mine, so I'm going to glue mine down that way. Now we are on to the last step, which is going to be adding the shirt. So I've given you guys a strip like this. I don't want you to glue it straight down. I want you guys to fold it in half like we have been for all the shapes that we've been making. Fold it in half again. Open it. You see your lines. I want you to cut on your lines. And then we're going to arrange these however you think looks best. So, starting off, you could do it straight up and down with your rectangles. If you don't think your shoulders are that wide, you could leave it like this. If you think your shoulders are more wide, you can add 2 more onto the side. Sometimes kids want to do them this way as well. You could do it this way if you didn't want yours to look like you had the opening for where your neck was. You could put one here like that. Alright guys, so here we have it. We have our finished self-portrait artwork that we've made out of rectangles. When you're all done, yours should look something like this. I've added my hair, I've added my eyes, my mouth, my shirt, and it should look a little bit like yourself. Basically now you are all done. What I'd like to see from you guys to do is to flip it over and make sure that you have your name somewhere on the back real big that we can read it. Another step you could do to this is you could count up the squares or rectangles that you've used. So you could count up all the black ones, you could count up all the skin colored ones, you could count how many you've used for the eyes, how many you've used for the shirt, and then write them all on the back for us. That would be another step that you guys could do to finalize your artworks. Alright, can't wait to see what everyone is out there making, and I can't wait to see everyone's artworks. Alright guys, bye!